Well, James, congratulations on tonight's victory. I mean, I feel it was important to continue for the style of victory that we had last week against Annan. And how do you feel the game went today?
Yeah, I think we got out the traps extremely quick. I thought we picked up where we left off last week. Really positive in the early part of the game, and obviously the early flurry of goals, I think, probably showed our intent and showed that we wanted to build on the goals that we scored last week. And really pleasing, obviously, to go in so convincingly ahead at half time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, there was probably 2 or 3 chances that we had before we even scored our first goal. But again, you got Thompson and Henderson combining to put us 2-0 up. Frustrating to lose a goal maybe a minute after going 2-0.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's hard to even talk about the negatives. The 2 goals that we lost, obviously we're never happy about conceding goals, but they weren't great goals from our point of view. But if you're going to concede goals like that, it's important that you score a few more. So we'll take that and try and have a wee look at it and see if there's anything we can do about it going forward. But obviously we're trying to stay on the positives, and our 5 goals is
the main thing. Staying on the positive, as I say, 10 minutes later we're 4-1 up. So again, I think the team just didn't take their foot off the game, did they?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, if you're going to concede, there's not much you can do about it after the ball's in the net, but it's how you react. And as you say, we went right back on the front foot, right back on the attack. And for that first 45 minutes, I thought we were pretty relentless throughout it.
Yeah, I suppose it's one of these halves that you didn't want to really end, because you're always cautious about how the second half's going to start or how the team's going to continue.
Well, you're expecting a reaction, obviously, for the opposition, 4-1. And to be fair, they were better than what they were in the first half. But we were, trying to go for it again, but also trying to get some boys game time, put subs on, and when you've changed half your team in outfield, it's difficult to keep that momentum going. So whilst we lost a wee bit of that, we got it, a wee bit more back with people getting on the pitch, 5 subs coming on, so everybody sort of played their part.
Yeah, I don't think you could legislate for that second goal that was lost anyway, so you couldn't be giving anybody a hard time really, could you?
No, not a hard time. I think we need to look how we defended the ball forward, and then it's a sort of freak goal, but as you say, 5 goals, good deliveries, good finishes. I think we had 3 chalked off as well. I really can't for the life of me understand why the first one was chalked off. An outswinging corner kick headed into the goal when it's offside. I'm really stuck for words on that one, but I thought all round our team played really well, and I think over the last 2 weeks we've showed a great response to the last time we were standing here and sort of slitting our wrists a wee bit in terms of where we were and what we're doing and things. So we've had a good couple of weeks, and gives us a wee platform to kick on again.
Yeah, and do you mind just giving us a wee update on Lee Hamilton? We've seen him first of all looking as though it was a bad head knock. He came off, but how is he now? Yeah,
he's okay. Yeah, I think he just a wee bit, I don't know if he passed out at the time or he was knocked out or whatever it was, but he's absolutely fine. He's thinking of 182 there, so he's away up the road quite happy.
And you got 2 great things to have on your head. I mean, you got a Liam Henderson hat trick. Any thoughts about moving him further up the field?
No, I think that's a worrying thing. I was actually going to take him off after about 16 minutes because he'll never probably do that again. But Liam does that. He's scored goals for us since he's came here. Maybe sometimes gets into areas that you're not expecting him to get into, and reads the flight of the ball really well. I said that last week. And he's obviously a wee bit versatile as well. He ended up playing centre back for us when Lee went off, but we've got to keep his feet on the ground now. I think he went looking for a ball as soon as the referee blew his whistle. He nearly ended up with a bag of them for the multi-ball system, so difficult, but credit to him and obviously Craig's deliveries and his free kicks. He's been overdue. I think Craig's scoring a free kick because he's such a great striker of the ball. He's got great technical ability from dead balls, and to score direct for a free kick, I think it's been overdue, but his 2 finishes a day were top class.
I mean, in my opinion, I think Craig was probably man of the match. I think the way he drove the team on from the get-go, 3 assists, 2 fantastic free kicks.
Yeah,
he had a good all-round game.
Absolutely, it's just as well there's no big prizes for the man of the match because they would be struggling to separate the 2 of them. So I think they've got to be happy with their performances, and going forward and remember that they're defenders, and it's not all about at the other end of the pitch. But I think there's other good performances as well in terms of, like, I thought Blackie was really good again, back to his best. It was good as well that we could get through that game, leaving out Mark Laird. I was just a wee bit want to save him a wee bit, I think, being a wee bit cautious with him. I was tempted to put him on at 4-2, but when we got that 5th goal was able to give other players a chance.
And in times when there's no fans getting into the ground, obviously it's a bit frustrating. Are you aware now of the 3 supporters on your shoulder behind you?
Yeah, I was aware of them a couple of weeks ago when they weren't happy with me as well. So hopefully they can jump off the garage this week and be happy with the way that we've responded to that. So that's what I've always said, we're a small club and everybody's important that we keep everybody together. And for the garage crew and the Twitter crew, hopefully we'll put a smile back on their faces.
And we look forward to next Saturday's game. Yeah,
we do. It's a wee bit of a free hit. Obviously, Queen's Park are flying, to use a phrase that everybody uses in football these days when you win a few games, and obviously the resources have catapulted themselves to the top of the league over the years. We've had a good record against them, but it's a totally different, seems like we're a totally different club we're playing against this time, so it'll be a really good test for us to see how we can respond to that. But it's important we're back into the right end of the table. A couple of weeks ago I think we're third bottom, so we've turned that round and third top now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, finishing that on a positive note, we're third in the table now, and gearing up for next week. Yeah,
definitely. I think that's answered our own critics. I think the last couple of weeks we've been frustrated at ourselves, no creating chances, no scoring. In between meetings and talking and on the pitch we've worked really hard, and 9 goals in 2 games is a proper return. I'm not saying they'll get that every week, but we've showed an intent and we've showed a difference, I think, as well, in terms of how we've played. Less sort of sideways passes, more forward passes, and we've been clinical at the top end of the pitch as well, so all good.
Good. Well, congratulations. Enjoy the weekend, James, and I'm
Cheers.
sure you'll start preparing on Tuesday.
Yeah, start tonight. Cheers.
Thank you.